You are tuned in to Home vs. House. I'm Lisa, and on this channel I share DIY and thrifty ideas on how to transform your living space into a home. Today's video is a part of the Daughters of Destiny's collaboration. This is an amazing group of women who share home decor ideas. I will link the information to their channels down below in my description box. And I encourage you to check out their videos and also subscribe to their channels. So today's video involves incorporating a sign or some kind of decor with the theme blessed, grateful, or thankful. I chose to incorporate my thankful sign because I already had that sign. And so I did a tablescape, and I encourage you to check it out. The great thing about this is that I didn't have to go out and make any new purchases. I just rounded up things that I already had in my home that I had decorated other spaces with for this Thanksgiving harvest season. The other part of this video is to share something that I am grateful for. And this season of my life, I am so grateful for wellness, right? Wellness involving mental health, wellness involving physical health, as well as wellness involving spiritual health. So that's something that I wouldn't trade for the world, especially in the times that we are living in. So with that being said, here is what I did with my thankful tablescape for this season. So guys, these are the items that I'm going to use for today's tablescape. I have my thankful sign, and this sign I picked up from, I believe it was Dollar General. It was either Dollar General or Family Dollar about 2 years ago, and I think I paid about $6 for this sign. Over here is my bundle of wheat. So I got this in my local grocery store about 2 weeks ago for $3.99 for this bunch. This metal oak leaf piece I picked up from the thrift store more than 5 years ago. And so I might have paid $3 or so for it. I know it was less than $5 for these 3 metal pieces, and they're pretty heavy. These cloth napkins, this was a DIY project that I did some time back, where I just used pieces of linen that I got from either the thrift store, like craft fabric section, or Joann's. Not sure exactly where I picked it up. These assortments of like pumpkins and squash I picked up throughout the years just on clearance from places like Hobby Lobby, thrift store, the Dollar Tree. So I look for them at the end of the season because things go on clearance, and I'm a clearance shopper for the most part. The sunflower, this was a part of a bunch of sunflower that I picked up from, I think it was Walmart at the beginning of the fall season. These napkin rings, they're Oakley napkin rings, I picked up from the thrift store some years ago, and for the set of 4, I think I might have paid like $1.50 for it. These plates, they were a Dollar Tree buy a few summers ago. And the chargers are also Dollar Tree from some years back. This woven piece was a thrifted find from my local thrift store some years ago. So you'll hear me say some years ago quite a bit because I just collect pieces that I know I could use at different seasons and throughout the years. So I tend not to do the trendy pieces and just maybe timeless pieces, for lack of a better word. So I got this woven basket
bowl or vase type from my local thrift store some years ago, as well as this metal piece. I got this at the thrift store. I think it was Goodwill at the beginning of this summer, and I paid $1 for both pieces together. These couple of acorns I picked up on one of my walks recently, just my neighborhood walks. I picked those up so they were free. And then these the floral I got again throughout the years from like Michael's clearance, Hobby Lobby clearance, and then the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use that here in my tablescape. And then the runner I picked up recently from the Goodwill for $2.49, and it was originally a Pier 1 piece for like 20 bucks. It still had the tag at the back, so I'm really glad I got that piece because I could use it throughout the year, and it's a neutral piece. And if you can see from a lot of my videos, I tend to stay with lots of neutrals and then just 1 or 2 pops of colors. So guys, I'm gonna put this together and I will be back to show you the final look. Here is the final look of my tablescape. I did have to add a couple of additional items to fill the back side of this tablescape. So some of those items include the fall leaves that I had gotten from Dollar Tree maybe a year or so ago. And then this, my church metal piece that was thrifted for about $3 at the Goodwill last year. And then I added this French horn here that I had in another part of my dining room area, and I just added it to kind of bring in more of the thankfulness, you know, worship, Thanksgiving kind of theme to where you would be celebrating. So I really like the way this turned out. It definitely puts me in the Thanksgiving mood, being grateful and reflecting on how blessed I am. And so guys, I am going to stop the video here, but before I leave, I am going to say another big thank you to the Daughters of Destiny team that invited me to this collaboration. Thank you so much, and I had lots of fun. Take care, guys. Bye.